Hello, Cheryl. I got a good conversation today, child. I got a good conversation today, and I would like to have your opinion on it. You know, I value your opinion. I would love to have your opinion on it. So I know you don't have all the time in the world to stay here, but if you can kind of bounce back and forth, I would love to have your opinion on it. Happy Tuesday. Listen, I got a good conversation and I really want your guys' opinion on it. Hello, Ahmad. How are you? Ahmad. Did I say that right? Ahmad. Happy Tuesday. How are you, honey bun? Cheryl, how am I doing today? I'm doing good today. Actually, listen, something exciting happened at work. I got a new 17-year-old child, just turned 17, and she has a baby. So, that's right up my alley. Granny had a baby at 15, so, that's right up my alley. And now, not only do I get to train her for, I believe, her second job, but her first job, she's 17. So her second job probably lasts a little quick minute. So now not only do I get to train her to be the worker she needs to be for any other job she's going to, I also get to mentor her on being a young mother, on future goals, things of that nature, letting her know that, you cannot stay in the position you're at. You need to go to college, you need to trade school, whatever it is, getting her to think about the future. So, that's exciting to me, y'all. That's Christmas. That's like right up my alley. Michael says, "Good evening, Miss Granny, aka Auntie in the house, Granny girl." And chat, did you eat today? Michael, you know I suck at the eating today, but at work, they fed me pizza. I ate 2 slices, and I was snacking in between. So I was doing my thing. I need some fruit. I'm feeling dry. I need some fruit. Believe it or not, I haven't had fruit yesterday or today. So I feel very dehydrated. Curtis, how are you, Curtis? I am doing good, Curtis. As you heard, I get a new child at work to mentor. And this one is a young mother. So this one is close to heart. And this is one of the ones that will take the words of wisdom. Might not use them, but the words are sticking. The words are sticking.
Hello, DJ 999. And you're in Italy. How's the weather in Italy? Happy Tuesday. I'm going to say happy Tuesday. Is it Tuesday, guys? I don't want to be saying the wrong day. You guys know I greet you with the day every single video we do. Granny is feeling good today, Rebecca. I got a new mentoree, and this is right at the job, so this is on site. A young mother. I am so excited. You know water polo. Actually, I do. Do you play water polo? Today is Tuesday. Okay, well, happy Tuesday. I'm on the right track. So, today, guys, I want to talk about, before we even start the conversation, as we see, is called Hello, Rainy Dogan. Happy Tuesday. We are talking about calling CPS on content creators. We are talking on my watch grandbaby today. Oh, you're watching the grandbaby today? Is everything going good with the grandbaby? Or does the grandbaby have control? Because you know you're not the boss, right? You're just the babysitter. My grandchildren come over here and they have control. They have control. And I got twins, boy. Them my grandchildren are almost grown, but I love them babies. I love them babies. Yeah, I call everybody baby. I call them my babies. A baby's a baby. I love them all. Even the children I mentor, I call them my babies. Just in Italy, it's not very popular, but it's very hard and a good sport. I wish that could have been. I played that one time with boys, and Granny's a tomboy, hangs with the men, and they were rough. I thought Granny was gonna drown a couple times. I'm just saying. So it's definitely something, and they treat Granny just like a boy. They're not soft on Granny, like, hey, you're a girl, a woman with children, we're gonna treat you nice. No, 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 no. No. They're rough on Granny. I guess they're like, since Granny wants to act like a tomboy, we're gonna treat her like a tomboy. Shane, how are you? Have you ever played water polo, Shane? We got somebody on here that plays water polo, and Granny tried to play it one time. And Granny's homeboys were rough on Granny. And I really didn't even know what I was doing. Yeah, they were rough on Granny. I tell no lies, they was putting a hurting on this lady. Do you hear me? I tried it a couple times, but once when I was like 23, 24, I swore, I said never again. Not with no. Yeah, Shane. Don't play with enemies. Do not play that game with enemies or anybody you're in competition with. It could become a dangerous sport. I'm just saying. Especially when you're not playing it right, you're playing it, without judges. Oh Lord. Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. Let me see if I fixed it. All right, can you guys see me? Am I good? Am I good? Am I good? Is Granny good? Am I good? I forgot to start. Listen, somebody remind me at the end of this. Restart my modem. I have to restart my modem, y'all. I've been saying I was supposed to restart my modem since Saturday. I have to restart it every Monday, every Sunday, because we have so many devices hooked to this modem where you're lucky, you're even. Child, it's a lot going on. Have I ever played softball? I did play softball. And I played for a team. And I actually played baseball with the boys. Hey, James. How are you, Sugar Plum? Hey, Candy Liquor. How are you, Sugar Plum? So listen, here's what I want to talk about today. I want your guys' opinion on this. I ain't calling out no names. I'm not doing none of that. But I have done content on somebody, and I can't tell you how many times Good evening, Granny and chat. So let's hear about the busybodies. It's not about the busybodies in general, James. It's a general statement. It's just something I want to talk about. It's not nobody did anything, or I'm talking about a specific person or anything like that. It's just really a regular, normal conversation. Now, hear me out on this. How many times have we watched somebody, and I don't need no answers for this. And I'm saying we, because I'm not pointing fingers. We. How many times have we as a group? I'm using that word loosely, guys. How many times, or you could have even known a friend or a sister could be like, hey girl, did you see such and such? Man, she needs to get her kids took away. Do you see what she's doing? Blah, 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 blah. I'm gonna leave it there. How many times have we heard that? At least once or twice. I don't know. I don't need nobody to say, I felt like that. You felt like that. You felt like that. Whoever felt like that can keep it to themselves. How many times have we seen that opinion in other people's comments? James says, I'm fine, Granny. How are you doing? James, I'm doing very beautiful. How are you doing, James? How many times have we seen people brag that they have called CPS on another content creator? How many times have we seen people show people's address? How many times have we seen people call other people's jobs? Candy Liquor says all the time, Black folks are messy. This is my thing. Now, I just want everybody to take this into consideration. Granny, no how, no form promotes mistreating of children. Granny's a grown woman and was once a young mother. And yes, you're going to cuss around your child. Not saying you're going to do it every day. Yes, not everybody's going to talk softly to their children. Different attitudes, different things. What we perceive might be bad, might be going on in our own home or in our own family's homes that we know, our own friends' homes. We ain't calling DCF on them. This is all I'm saying. We ain't calling DCF on them. It's like we're nitpicking. We're nitpicking and we're making things not be a thing. Now, hear me out. Let me two-side this so you understand where I'm going with this. When people call DCF on people's children, now I'm going to tell you this. If you see any child utterly going through something and you don't call somebody something, you become part of the problem. But I also want us to remember a lot of us had dads or moms that used to drink around us, smoke cigarettes around us, whatever it is. I'm just touching on the table on different things. Not all of our families were perfect. We had DV in the home, or we was going to somebody else's house. There's DV. We're not going to act like we lived 100% pristine life, all of us. Let me piggyback it. When you guys, said it wrong. I said it wrong. Because not everybody on here has done that. So when Granny says something, don't think I mean you. I'm just talking in a general discombobulating computer. Hello, Scott. Scott, happy Tuesday, Scott. Anyways, we do understand when we call these people, if we had to put it on a percentage, about 95% of the people walk away with their children. Their children don't get took. All you do is create problems for these children. Do we know what really goes on when these children get removed from the home? This is all I'm saying. Just hear me out. If somebody does something to your kids, then they would tell. Kids don't have a voice, so somebody has to stand up for them. Candy Liquor, I'm 100% with you when you're right. Listen, we're right here. We're right here. We're right here. We are right here. Not a granny. No, I am a granny, honey bun. A happy Tuesday, but hear me out. Hear me out, Candy Licker. Do you know these children, when they get removed from the home, if we had to go on a percentage rate, do you know these children get put off oftentimes in worse situations than they were? Now, let me piggyback it. There are some times where them children need to be saved. So don't think Granny's like, oh, you can do whatever, and I'm not that person. Listen, because I'll stop you in it right face to face and get off that kid like that. I don't care who kid it is. So don't act like Granny ain't for the children. The comments I get are just, how about you say happy Tuesday? Life is that simple. Happy Tuesday. How are you? Granny loves you too. Have we ever talked to children? Okay, let me take it back. When these children are getting removed from the home, you do understand it's not like, once again, if we go on a percentage rate, you think these children are just getting adopted out to better families? Is that what we think is happening? Have you guys ever talked to children that are in the system? Have you ever talked to adults that have been in the system? Have you ever heard... God bless you too, honey bun. Thank you. Deborah says, you are accurate. I work at CYF in PA. You do know these children go from institution to institution, to home, from situation to situation. Do you realize some of the cruel things that happen inside of these homes? Do you understand that you're sending somebody else's child with behaviors, personality, whatever it is, into somebody else's home? And as much as we'd like to think, oh, this kid's going to this home and they're going to be so accepting and they're going to love them, and it don't work like that. That's not what's happening. Deborah, do you understand where I'm going with this? Deborah, you of all people have to understand where I'm going with this. I need a Frenchman. If you need a Frenchman, I'm here. Well, listen, honey bun, I would love to have you as a friend. Please stay on. We can always have more conversation. Please subscribe. Granny's a good person. I got a good squad over here. We treat each other very, very nice. How can I say without sounding... Thank you, honey bun. Does anybody on here understand where I'm going with this? Am I the only one that... Does anybody... So none of us have had friends that have been in the system. None of us have had... We've never heard stories. We never... Sometimes children may go into the wrong family member's home. True enough. True enough. Listen, Deborah, I'm not pointing one hand. Deborah, say it again. Say it again, Deborah. Say it again. I'm a fine stud. And you cursed. How about you say hello, Granny? I'm not a stud. I'm in my work outfit. I'm very far from a stud. I might be a tomboy, but I'm not a stud, hon. I'm definitely not a stud. Not to mention, some of these children literally get lost in the system, never to be seen again. Welcome to... Okay, let's talk about it. Is in the building. Welcome to Foreign Blood. Please like and subscribe. Enjoy the chat. And please be... disrespectful? What? I think you wrote the wrong word. No, don't be disrespectful. My homeboy, my mod over here, let's talk about it. Look what he wrote, y'all. I know he didn't mean it, but look what he wrote. Now, we don't want to be disrespectful, Weffy. We don't want to be disrespectful, Jeffy Weffy. Oh, Lord, don't make me have to restart this. I'm going to have to restart the modem, y'all. Jeffy, I have not started the modem. Since Sunday, I have not restarted it. That's why I'm freezing. Please be respectful. Yes, that's much better. But I'm just going, I'm going a, I'm going with the majority rules on this. And this has nothing, Deborah, I'm not pinpointing you. I'm not pinpointing you. You can have the best heart ever, but I guarantee it, Deborah, all your other co-workers or everybody branched off does not have that same heart as you. I'm gonna give you a prime example. Even when it comes to these school teachers, Deborah, I spent more time on the inside of schools. Unbelievable. And I see things and hear things from these adult teachers, these secretaries, these principals, these deans, these whatever. Now, these are people that went to school with the best intention for these children. And they have lost the passion somewhere along the way. I won't even get into that because I've talked about that before. It's no different than me mentoring. And the children are rough on me too. Yes, it's times I want to run away and say no and give up. So, make that long story short, people in the school system are now just doing that for a job. The care they went in there with, a lot of them no longer have that care. We'd be surprised how our children are getting talked to. We'll be surprised how our children are getting treated. Man, I've heard things. I've been in a lot of different schools, and I've heard things and seen things in every last one. In every last classroom I've been with. I've heard things from the front of the school system, from the minute you walk in till you take it back and you're back there with the high head. Man, okay. Now you may have to worry about a child getting caught up in sex trafficking if they're taken out of the home. I have to, Deborah, I agree 100%, but I have to take that comment off. You know, certain things we can't say on here. No, I agree 100%. It's just all bad. This is my thing. Let me get to where I'm at with this whole conversation. How dare we call anybody on anybody if it's truly not needed? Now, here's another thing. Deborah, I'm going to go one, and I'm not pinpointing you like we're going neck to neck, but me, you know, we're conversating. Whoever's on here, we're conversating, but you know, Deborah, you're my girl. You're my girl. No, Deborah, never be sorry. No. What are you sorry about? No. When people on here call other people's jobs, how many of us have heard somewhere throughout something that some content creator, someone's calling trying to get them fired. Somebody's calling their apartment complex. Somebody's calling. How many times have we heard this? How many times have somebody putting somebody's address out there? How many times have we heard this? So let me start. We'll start with the job. Let's forget the kid thing. And not because I'm forgetting about the kid thing. I talked about the kid thing first because that really means something to me. Now let's go to the job thing. Everybody already knows how I rock for the children. I have children in my job right now that have been through the system. I just hate to run back here. And ain't now one of them, out of all 5, ain't now one of them got good stories. In France, I was 23:53 in France. Oh, that's cool. 23:53. What time is that, guys? So, you do realize when people call people's jobs, you do realize they don't get fired just because you called them. You do understand that, right? They do not get fired. I don't care if 100 people call them. They don't get fired just because you called them. I just need to share this with whoever's watching. You know, when you call somebody's, hello, James, happy Tuesday. What made me want to go live on YouTube? Well, James, because I like defending what's right. I like giving life lessons. I like teaching others. I like trying to save others from making mistakes that they might not be able to fix. Is that okay with you, James? I try to mentor where I can. Is that okay with you, James? Am I not allowed? Am I doing something wrong here? 11:53 p.m. Okay. Listen, the world can look at me because I'm telling good stuff. So the world does need to look. So when people call content creators hot landlords, apartment complexes, you do understand just because you call their apartment complex, you don't get them kicked out. I'm just saying. You do understand all the things you do. I'm gonna have to restart. I'm gonna definitely have to restart.